got both of the pipes in basically where they need to go. But before I put the tee on, I need to compact the soil under it. What I don't want to have happen is for this to settle or sag over time and leak. So it needs to have a really good solid base. I'm going to fill it, once I get it together, I'll fill it up with dirt on the top and compact all of it. That way it's done. I don't have to worry about it settling later. Well, whoever buys the house won't have to worry about it settling later. It won't be my problem anymore. But I don't want to pass the problem on to somebody else. And now I'll get everything locked together onto this. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to put my body and the camera down there at the same time, so give me a second. There. Okay, finally, that's locked in. That's what I was trying to get, and that is fine right there. So I need to pack this with dirt real quick and keep this from moving, and compress everything in with the compaction tool. This is the 6-inch adapter that I had to modify to fit into this. It came with this one for 4-inch, but the model at Lowe's for the 6-inch, of course they didn't have any because Lowe's. So I'm just making one. So what I'm going to do, seal this in place. I cut this at a bit of an angle to fit down onto the pipe a little bit better. I'm going to seal it with silicone and then punch a bunch of self-drilling screws into it to hold it in place, and then let it dry. It's now getting to be about 8 o'clock, so trying to at least go until dark maybe. I don't know. We'll see how far I get. Well, that looks a little steampunk, but it's gonna work good. I got this area compacted down with a piece of plastic on top of it because the clay keeps sticking to the bottom of the plate on the compactor. This is gonna sit right here and have the tube turn into it, but because of how this sticks out on this side, I need to do some more jackhammering. I got to move this whole thing that way, quite a ways. That way it'll actually be able to bend this giant 6-inch tube, which is not an easy task. I think it's kind of hilarious that whoever put this together used 12 gauge bare copper wire as remesh, or the mesh that goes inside of it to hold everything together really well. It's just 12 gauge electrical wire. Wow, copper to boot, you know, it's like, that's not strong. Okay, good. That's where that's going to live. That gives me enough room to be able to bend that giant tube, I hope. It's 8:30. I don't know if I'm going to get this done today or not. Okay, weather forecast has changed. I guess they, you know, shook their little magic 8-ball and are like, oh, let's see what we're going to make up the weather this time. Now it's saying that there's not rain coming. It did earlier, so today is Saturday. I hate working on Sunday, but I'm thinking after church I'm gonna have to come back and get this buttoned up because I have to go back to cleaning gutters next week, and I'm not gonna have time to come back here. So I absolutely have to get it done by then. So I'm gonna go home and get some food, and I'll come back and finish this up tomorrow. But for you, it's just gonna be like So it's now 7 o'clock on Monday. I elected not to work on the drain project yesterday, Sunday. I just needed a day off and clean gutters all day, and now I'm here starting at 7. So Dad and I just went over some stuff that he's going to be able to work on, so we're on the same page with stuff. We're not trying to both do the same thing. While I'm cleaning gutters all next week. I start tomorrow morning and I'm going to be gone every day, so he'll be here all by his onesie only for the most part. I'm bringing my son with me to help. So
yeah, so that means I'll only get about 20% of the work done that we do together.
I don't know to put a percentage on it, but yeah, it'll work out. So I am gonna start pounding in on this, see if I can get this done today. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, and this would be a cat tapestry if it got full of water right now. So here we go.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and cut this to length and snap it in and force it down to see exactly where it has to be. This black tube just does not bend very easy at all. Might end up having to put a bunch of rocks or something in the bottom of this to hold it while I compact everything so it holds it in place. It's probably gonna be a pain in the butt. Dad decided to go ahead and get the tube buried down into the ground out the back of the house. It's supposed to rain and I don't have enough time to do this by myself. So thank you, Dad. I'm glad he knows how to operate a machine. That works a lot better with my piddly 160 pounds on it. Oh yeah, there we go. Cool, let's see if that's level. Yay, right there. Stay. Okay, that's good. So let's cue the time-lapse music and let me get it filled in. I think that should be, hang on, sorry. I think that should be good enough. Gotten everything compacted as best I can. I don't like how the blacktop is sort of curvy and ugly, so I'm going to see if I can get a chisel and cut it off straight so that when I put the concrete in, there's a nice straight line and it'll look a little better. So let me do that. I'm going to clean up with the broom, and I need to form out the little curb here like it was before so that I can get that poured at the same time. need to let the curb I just poured set up a little bit so I can take the side of it off. I need to get one more bag of concrete, and it's about 8:45. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the store. It's not too far away, but yeah. Oh look, it got dark. I went ahead and made the trek to the store and got a couple of busted bags of concrete. They were $1, so makes me feel a little bit better that I saved some money. Made the trip worth it. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this done. It's late 30 at this point, but I don't have a choice, so I'm just gonna keep pushing. It really it's not the first time I've had to work concrete after dark. It's just the name of the game. If any of you have wild aspirations to get into flipping houses, it's a lot of work. I set up a couple of lights just to make sure I get the maximum number of bugs, because that always makes the job better. Okay, I'm done. It is getting very late. I think it looks good. The water should flow nicely now. I'm gonna get cleaned up and go pass out. I'm too tired to think of anything witty to say, so goodbye. It rained pretty heavily over the past couple of days, and this thing worked just fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the lid on it and call it done. I obviously just need to clean up, get the rest of the little bits of concrete and stuff up, but I think overall it's gonna work well. The last thing I need to do in this corner is go ahead and seal up the hole around the drain tile. That way I don't just have water coming in right directly from the outside. Now, of course, cinder block is permeable, so you're never gonna stop it with this, but it's certainly going to be better than a big hole, so just give it the best I can. Let's see, shake well. I also went ahead and sealed up the penetration to the outside, going out the back of the house. Now, of course, I still have to bury the drain tile. I need to level it out on the inside so that it's not wobbly up and down on the floor, so it all flows downhill, but that can wait. Biggest thing, I just had to get it working. So there you go.